Hello. Welcome, travelers, to #canDoMindset community. Safe place, I would say, for everyone who wants to achieve their goals and is aware that to do this, to achieve these goals, dreams, desires, there is one requirement: transformation of mindset. Because our mindset, our beliefs might still preventing us from achieving our goals. And well, that's what we are doing here in this community, in this group on Facebook. If you're here first time, my name is Rad, and it's my great honor to be your host today. And in today's live, I would like to talk about why it's so important to show yourself love and respect, and how can you do this. Many times, I can't say about you, but many times I observe myself mostly, but also other people, my family, my friends, some of my clients as well. Every time, or quite often, maybe not every time, but quite often, whenever we do something wrong, we fail, or we say something not the way we actually thought about it, or it goes not the way as we try to say it. Most of the time in this kind of situation, we are very harsh, very hard on ourselves. We say bad things, bad words about ourselves. Example, I'm so stupid. Even sometimes we do that even in jokes, and well, I will not comment on this. I'm learning all the time to avoid that kind of self-talk. But why? Even if it's just a innocent joke, why is it good to avoid that kind of talking? What do you think? What's your opinion? What's your opinion? Opinion in this case. What do you think when you talk about yourself, bad things? How that impact your self-esteem, your self-belief in you, in your abilities, skills? Does it really help you? I remember about a year ago, I've had a client, and she said that when she talk rubbish about herself, when she talk and treat herself harshly, it actually motivates her and makes her to want to do the job. Okay, fair enough. I'm not saying that this is wrong or not. That's her choice, right? Her decision to do that to herself this way. Although from my experience and experience of my friends and clients, when we talk about this, whenever we go on ourselves and punish ourselves just even by simple talking, or even by just joking about how silly, how clumsy we are, we actually undermine our beliefs in ourselves. Unconsciously, we set ourselves to failures because we are not treating ourselves good, positively. Yeah, I know many times in movies and even in life, we have examples of even talking with your friend and laughing at him, making jokes, innocent jokes about his clumsiness, his silliness, whatever. When he do something, would we actually would say it's silly or stupid. But is it actually something that you still want to do? Is that how real friends behave, treat others, treat their friends? Wouldn't it be better if you will try to talk with your friend and find out how he can improve actually? But now, coming back to yourself, wouldn't it be better for you to treat yourself as your best friend and take care of your needs, of your feelings? So, how can you do this? How can you be your best friend and show yourself that love and respect you deserve? I'm curious about your opinion, so there's a comment section there just to put your sayings. I will read them and I will answer all of them. Though, what I learn, even if I fail, even if I make mistake, it happened to everyone. And yesterday actually, it was yesterday, when I was listening to one of the podcasts by Jeremiah Krakowski, he said that, or actually it wasn't in the podcast, it was in his live that I'm attending in group, but he said something like, the thing we need to actually implement in ourselves is transformation of our mindsets to see failure not as a failure, as an end of the story, end of the world, whatever, but rather as a lesson. We need to shift our perception of failure and treat it as, okay, I failed. I'm happy because I failed. I learned what is not working. I learned what I need not to do the next time. Now I can try again with different approach. So this kind of shift is necessary for us as well. Whenever we fail, let's enjoy that and talk to ourselves. Okay, listen, like if I will talk to myself, listen, right, okay, you fail, happen, that's part of the life, that's part of the experience, that's part of your growing and learning. Now, you know what didn't work. You know what was wrong with this. Or if you don't know, let's think about this, let's talk about this. Do that out loud. Okay, this doesn't work. So how can I now find out other way? What can I learn from this and find out the other way to proceed with my tasks? You might notice that many times we see people talking out loud to themselves. And by movies, from movies, we actually see those kind of people as kind of crazy, weird, isn't it? We straight away put tags on them. Although, I don't know if you noticed this as well, that many times in movies, whenever there was some kind of person talking to itself, after a while, even though there were some tags on those persons, put on those persons that is crazy, weird, whatever, after a while, it actually occurs that this person was the most present in the moment, most conscious about environment, surroundings, was most wisest in all of the people in these surroundings, in this group. So why not implement that kind of thinking in our lives. Whenever you fail, whenever you struggle with something, let's just start talking to yourself as if you will talk with your friend, with your best friend. Start asking yourself questions. Start asking, how do you feel? What do you need? What is that is troubling you? Take care of your needs, of your feelings and emotions. It's very important to do so. Show yourself that love and respect. So, what else you can do to show yourself this? What else you can do to be more kind for yourself? Not punish yourself for everything. I can't say about you, but again, me. Oh, my critic is very, very strong, and even though I've managed to calm him down most of the time, I've managed to take care of him, still, he from time to time jump in, jump out, and just try to punish me by his words, or rather more maybe not punish but judge me by his words, but whatever I fail, whatever I've done wrong. And then there is another guy, the punisher, who straight away punished me. It's me as well. I'm doing that to myself. I'm not 100% treating myself fairly as a good friend, the best friend. It happens from time to time still. Although I'm working on this. And I find out that actually by going crazy and starting to talk to myself out loud, asking myself questions and answering them out loud as well. Or at the beginning I had to admit I wasn't brave enough. Well, let's call it this way. I've used notepad and I wrote down what I feel, how I feel, and I wrote questions and answers. I discussed with myself on paper. That was my start. But after a while, I've get enough courage to start to talk out loud to myself. Still, I prefer if there is no one around me, sure. But I don't mind now. Even now, when I'm talking to camera, I'm kind of talking about my troubles, because I'm showing you what I'm struggling with. And also I'm getting back from you, if you put anything in the comments, from myself when I listen that afterwards, and from this process of talking out loud and rethinking what I'm talking and what will be the answer, I learn about myself as well. So the way we treat ourselves is very important, because this way you support yourself. And this way, when you support yourself, when you take care of your needs, your issues, your struggles, your feelings and emotions, when you take time to reflect on those, when you take time to think about those, to process this, when you take time to process that by talking out loud and asking questions, answering these questions yourself, because I believe we have all the answers inside us. We might be afraid sometimes to dig into them. And that's one of my roles as a coach, to help you with this. However, if we are brave enough to ask ourselves those kind of questions and answer them with honesty. Find the answers inside us, in our hearts, in our souls. And when we do so, we're actually showing ourselves respect, support, and we getting that kind of power, that kind of self-esteem that we can do actually anything, that we set ourselves to do this, to do whatever it is. So the point here I would like you to get from this talk is that when you support yourself, when you take care of yourself or of your needs, when you treat yourself as real, true, the best friend, then you will get power of two people, because you know that you can always count on yourself. And that's what is important. You might think that, okay, I have friends, I can talk with them, I have family, I can talk with them. Sure, that's great, that's amazing. Most of the time, it's awesome to have that kind of support, outside support. But most importantly, is to support yourself. To have that kind of support system in yourself. Because that might be time that your friends, your family, they won't be there for some whatever reason. It might be that kind of time that you will have to process everything by yourself. And to do so is the best thing if you will believe that you are your best friend and that you have everything what you need in yourself. The thing is just to start talking to yourself as talking with your friend, out loud. Ask yourself questions: how you feel, what do you need right now, what do you think right now, and answer those questions. As always, if you would like to get some support and connect with people that are like-minded and work on this, I'm inviting you to join #canDoMindset community. Also, if you would like to get support from myself, get me as a coach, there is opportunity right now, at least for a few more months. I'm offering free coaching just so I can become better coach, create better content for you and for others, but also so I can help you and others. But okay, you. So I can help you to level up in your life, because I believe that you can and you deserve this. So go to my website radoslavchomik.com or on Facebook Radoslav Chomik and schedule that discovery call with me. Let's jump on the call. Let's find out how you can get from place where you are to place where you want to be, how you can achieve your goals and your dreams. With all this, I wish you many blessings.